Well, I'm not here to tell you how to spend your money, but you can help fund this knife that's on Kickstarter right now. Brand new company, cool dude, sent this along for me to check out. This is the Something Sharp Knives Pigeon. Why can I never remember the name of this company? Something Sharp Knives Pigeon. All right, let's jump in. There's a QSP box here. It's not a QSP branded model. It's OEM by QSP, but it is definitely by Something Sharp Knives, and I'm really glad they sent this along for me to check out. So what you need to know right off the bat is that this is on Kickstarter right now, and at the time you see this, there's probably only about 6 to 8 days, let's just say, left until this Kickstarter finishes, okay? And here's the deal. Right now, it is not funded. It is a little more than halfway, but it is not funded. So if you want to see this happen, it's time to get on board. Now, we'll have a link down below. Now, we have a Wicked Wharncliffe, and what you need to know is this is an epic value, okay? And of course, right off the bat, I am blanking on the price, so we're going to get that for you right now. It is a single one of these is $180, and you're talking S35VN Wharncliffe blade. It is a flat grind, very pokey tip, but I got to tell you, they did leave it thick enough at the end where it's a useful knife. You have a sharpening choil here. You have this marbled carbon fiber, a beautiful pivot collar here on both sides. There's Something Sharp's logo there, and it's in this prototype is in 14C, but the final model is an S35. It is a titanium inset liner lock, but we do have a full milled liner on this side, and then we also have a milled liner. So it's not inset liner lock, it's a full liner lock, and you have about 10 to 15% locked up there. You can see when we're locked up, no blade play, no lock rock whatsoever. We have an excellent flipper tab here with jimping all the way around. You have a really nice hole here, good shape to kind of fit your finger. Great jimping up top here. You can see the detent is pretty good. Let's see, can we shake it out? No, we can't. Good break on that detent. I do feel like it's dialed a little bit more for the flipper tab than it is for the hole. Now, you can see here, definitely have decent access to that lock bar. I do wish there was a chamfer there. There is a chamfer where that is just knocked off so it's not 90 degrees, but a deeper chamfer would help. We do have our lock bar relief on the inside. You can see we have a titanium clip here, and it does not appear to be reversible. We do not have a lanyard hole or pin, but good clip. Clip goes in and out of the pocket fine for me. You do have a little bit sticking out again, like I said. Now, we are flat scales with pretty heavy chamfers around the edges. And again, look, QSP's got this down now. Look, black screws look really good in there. Black pivot with that gold collar. But nice transitions, no issues there whatsoever. Really, really nice black backspacer as well. And you can see we have a 4-finger grip. We are behind this, flipper guard here, but you can choke up. But here's my one kind of nitpick on this one is when you're in this, man, you're right on that edge, okay? So for me, I'm staying back when I'm in that grip, and it's not my preferred grip just because it feels like I'm a little close to that. So I'd rather be back here, locked in right there, plenty of room back here on the back end. And how does it cut? Now, we do have a very pokey tip, easy poke, okay? So now as far as sliciness, this thing is great. I mean, it really, really is. You can see just kind of digs in there with that very aggressive shape for cutting and stabbing. But you can see we now got the blade dirty, which is just not good for doing a review, but very cool. Now, we're not very tall on the grind, but we're starting with fairly thin stock. It is 0.1365, so not super thin, but it definitely comes down. You have a beautiful swedge up here. It is in machine satin. Not a super dropper, but you can see very controlled. It is on bearings. Very, very nice indeed. Now, if we do our comparisons here, it's not a whole lot. Man, it might be. It is. It's slightly, let's get this straight, slightly longer than the Ontario Rat 1, which is great, and a little bit bigger than the Rat 2. Very cool indeed. Again, this is his first knife for Something Sharp Knives, and it is on Kickstarter. And I guess, if it does, the way it works is if, you're in on it, but it doesn't have enough people to fund it, you just won't be charged. There are 3 versions. There's this one. He's calling this the Classic. Then there's the Darkwing, which has a black blade and black titanium. And then there is the Breadwinner, which looks like copper carbon fiber. Man, I wish there was an easier way to see the differences here. Here we go. Copper foil carbon fiber. Yep. And black on the scales as well. But really cool versions, $180 each. And let's see our specs. And by the way, that price was lowered from where he started. Now, it is 3.7 inch cutting edge with a 3.2 overall, 3.2 inch overall open length. I'm not sure what that means, so I'll ignore that. 8.5 inches closed. I see what he has. 4.8 inches closed. Okay, 3.2 inch overall. No, cutting edge. Blade length 3.7. Wow, the way this is listed is hard. It is S35VN. We don't see the weight listed here, so let's give it to you guys real quick. The weight's going to be 4.6 ounces, which for an 8.5 inch knife is really, really good. Again, feels good in the hand. Yeah, I mean, again, I always wish everything was contoured, but it, because of these heavy chamfers, feels a whole lot better in the hand than it would otherwise. Again, really cool one. And for $180, I could not pass up wanting to tell you guys about this value of this one. So definitely check it out for sure. All right, I stopped for a second because I knew there was something I was messing up back there, and I went and looked at Mike's messages to me, Mike from Something Sharp, and the changes are the price was lowered, and this guy, this particular variant, is now a belt satin. Okay, guys, we need to have a conversation here. Belt satin S35, okay? You have marble carbon fiber, titanium, and a liner lock for $180. Yep, okay, that's a great value. So definitely, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything else, and I definitely missed the fact that this was changed to belt satin, and that is going to be gorgeous. So, guys, let me know what you think of this one down below in a comment, and hit that like button. Definitely subscribe if you're not already, and hit that notification bell to all. Thanks to Mike for sending this out, guys, and please, if you're interested, don't wait too long. It's only a few days left on the Kickstarter to get this funded. So thank you guys so much for your support and for watching the Knives Fast channel.